Alright, here's an old-timey shotgun double barrel. This is called the Fulton by Hunter Arms, New York. Fulton, New York, of course. Made around early 1900s. And this one has seen a lot of use. It's been through probably dozens and dozens of hunting adventures. Probably in and out of a truck. 1910, 1920s, 1950s, in and out. As you can see, it has its repairs. It was done many years ago. But the Fulton shotguns are really well built. A lot of people think they were built by L.C. Smith, which is up in the air because some people say yes and some people say no. This is really heavy, so that's why it keeps falling. Has 30-inch barrels, but from what I've read online, a lot of people don't believe it was made by L.C. Smith, even though it's, if you can still see the stamping here, there it is. So it's Hunter Arms. Get a little focus more in here, but it's pretty worn off. Fulton, New York, USA, and then called the Fulton. And it's also stamped on the side of the receiver. Both sides, right there. It's got a little bit of engraving. Now, when I first got this, it was more of a junk gun, and I picked it up for I think 50 bucks, and I knew that I could use it for parts, or just kind of fix it up and make it a bed gun or whatever gun you want to make it. And you can either leave it with the 30-inch barrels, or you could saw it off to 18 inches. Of course, you know, by law you have to have the barrels at least 18 inches or more. So a lot of people go 18 and a half to 19 just to make it safe. But if you measured correctly, 18 inches, maybe an 18 and a quarter, you would be fine. I don't believe the forearm's original. That I don't believe, but it works, and it fits pretty nice. It's a little bit up right here, but not bad at all. So, it does have some dings, as you can see right there. There's a few little dings here and there, but nothing spectacular. And with this repair that was done years and years ago, you can see it was either done with a pin or a screw, and they put a plate on this side, and I think they probably grind down the screw or something, because you know you can't even take that off. There's no head on it or anything, so I would probably think it was a screw with a plate acting like an oversized washer, because I guess in the day, after so many times, this part of the stock would spread apart a little bit, so it would be loose, wobbling. So they just put that plate on and the screw, and just tighten it up, and then just grind down the heads of the screw, and it works. Now, when I got it, this stock was completely cracked. I don't know if you could see it. Where's that crack? Right there. So the crack is completely right from here to here, and it goes all the way around, right to there. See it? All the way down, and then, as you can see here, completely cracked, and even to here. Now I use 2-part putty glue that's really strong, and it really did a good job. Now I might just take a little dark wood fill, and just what I might do is just take a little utility knife and kind of deepen that a little bit, and then a little wood fill, and then just lightly Brillo pad it or something, and give it another coat of mineral oil or something. But other than that, it came out really well, that fixing that crack. I should have put a video on that and showed you how to do it, but it's not too hard. And you can see the original butt pad. I guess after so many years they installed that. You need that with this particular shotgun, because this thing kicks 12 gauge. So as long as you don't have any missing pieces of wood when you're repairing this stock, you can actually, when I took this apart, it was in 3 different pieces, and I actually slipped each piece together and it fit perfectly. But if you chip this piece right here, or that piece over there, well, you better keep those pieces, or you're going to have a hole here and a hole here. And then you're going to either have to wood fill it or get a piece of wood and make one and glue it back on. But as you can see, the forearm is different. But I haven't shot this, but I would love to. And I was originally going to cut this down to 18 1/4, and I still might, and make it a sawed off. But on the other hand, I still like the 30-inch barrels, the original. But these are fairly inexpensive online, even in decent condition. I think they're anywhere from $100 to $300. You can still pick up these once in a blue moon when they come up. But this has character, and that's what I like about it. And it still works, and I won't have any problem shooting it. I would either definitely shoot light loads or shorties in there, keelers, or I might even shoot some buckshot. I don't think it would be a problem. I think it's pretty tight, and it's extremely tight when it closes. So one good thing about these, they have a nice safety. So when you open the lever and put your shells in and close it, this automatically will put your safe on. So when you want to fire, you just push that down. So it automatically does that, which is a nice feature on this. So you could leave this loaded by your bed, and it will be on safe right now, and then just fire it when you're ready. Undo the safety. So there you go. Took it all apart, cleaned it up, fixed the stock, even took all this apart inside of the receiver, and oiled it up and cleaned it. Looks nice. And the barrels, see if I can open it up. See, it's pretty tight. The barrels are slightly pitted. I don't know, now you can't really see it, but they're slightly pitted on each side. But like I said, I would still shoot this with no problem at all. So there you go. Early 1900s Fulton, made by Hunter Arms. All-round junk gun, if you want to call it, truck gun, or just bedside gun, or just to sit there and haul around the woods if you want to take some of the weight off of it and saw it down to 18 1/4 inches. All right, I think it was pretty cool, and again, for 50 bucks, you can't go wrong with it. Even with this thing here, I just think it has character, and this was done by whoever many years ago, and I love stuff like this. I don't like anything really too perfect, but one of my favorite shotguns and rifles and pistols is not perfect. So either scratches or pieces of wood missing or a little bit of rust here and there or pitting. To me, that is just unique, and it has a story to tell. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe.